Hey, what's up, y'all? Your boy Blew Up on here with a Riddle box review, motherfuckers. I will be reading the story and then doing a review after reading the special thank yous. Um, so, let's get right to it here. The Riddle box. Time flows like a dark horde, consuming all in its path. Man lives his life in the blink of an eye. Just as day becomes night, all life fades into death. In death, each person will be judged for his deeds performed while alive. There are few who walk a life of purpose, and there are those who trod the path of greed. Their souls are host to demons. Time slows near each person's end. Those whose deeds were evil Yet those whose deeds were evil grasp onto life as long as they can, because though they don't know what awaits them in the afterlife, they feel for them it is a horror beyond words. Time stops in this world as the heart becomes still and the soul leaves the body. In the afterlife, time is eternal, and even in death it is but a new beginning. For you see, when you step into death, your soul steps upon the floor of a dark chamber, and you look to see it empty, except for a strange looking box on an old wooden table. On the front of the box, you will see a painted question mark, faded with time, and a twisted crank handle on its side. Turning the handle, a sharp harmonic tune will fill the air. For the evil ones, this sound will be a deafening noise reverberating off the walls and building into a climatic terror. But the surprise is when the music stops as you keep slowly turning the handle, and then the top of the box pops. For the few, they will see a vision of God with a wash of golden light warming their souls as they step forth into eternal peace. For most, they will see a fog seeping from the box, stripping their sanity as they witness an image of hell spawned and formed from their own evil, a hideous reflection of their demented souls. The floor of the room begins falling away as they plummet into a bottomless pit full of shadowy creatures, forever to be lost in a sinister void. What will be in store for you is the mystery, but if you take a look within yourself, you will find the answer. For no, you still have time to change the outcome of the mighty Riddle box. So real fans, should have bought the album, and read this stuff, and then also have read the first and foremost thank you to God. Thank you mostly for the strength to continue living and for giving us the gift to entertain. Life on earth can be whack, and entertainment is like an escape from all of this. Entertainment for us is a world that we can jump in and out of. To be able to live your world and step into another is a gift we will forever be thankful for. Thank you, God. And to go on to thank other people and stuff like that. But then let's get into the review of the album. The Riddle Box intro is, Violent J's riding in the car complaining about some bitch. Then they get in a car accident. Of course, he stands before the Riddle Box, turns the crank, and falls to his doom into hell. Then the show must go on is a pretty cool track. Well, I forgot also in the intro, the Riddle Box track there is where you'll first hear them refer to themselves as juggalos, I believe. Say, hey, we're the wicked clowns, we're here to kick your ass type shit, We the juggalos, we juggle those who live their life like hoes, um, you know. So I just figured I'd point that out too. But then the show must go on is like, yeah, like, hey, we're here, we're doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? The show's on and popping, which, both the intro and the show must go on are awesome, catchy tracks, to open up the album. So, anyways, on to the Chicken Hut and Slaughterhouse mix, is the one mostly everyone's familiar with, the rock version, which the original was on the Ringmaster, which is more of like a chill track, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, the Chicken Hunt and they're killing racist bigots, rednecks down in the South type shit. Toy Box is a tale of someone who was picked on as a child, and then so he made a whole bunch of toys to kill people, but then they inevitably ended up turning on him and killing himself also. Cemetery Girl is the tale of a lonely guy who dug up a body to have as a girlfriend. So, it's a pretty chill track, wicked shit. A lot of jugglers love that shit. Three Rings is about people, quote unquote, normal people looking at, like the juggalos, the outcasts and freaks, the weirdos of society and shit, and looking down on them, you know what I mean? And basically, saying you're going to get yours for being so stuck up and judging people like that and shit. And it's a really catchy tune too. I love that shit. One of my favorites. The Headless Boogie is kind of like a dance track, wicked shit about, having a dance party with a whole bunch of dead folks. Um, Gotta love it. The Joker's Wild is like a game show in hell, killing off people in various ways. Very entertaining track. Dead Body Man is about, everybody knows Dead Body Man. Oh. Alright, Dead Body Man is about, Vanna J collecting dead bodies. Gotta love that shit. Little Something Something is about getting some booty. Uh, Basically, and basically fucking any chick you can. Some dudes are so desperate, they'll fuck whatever they can get. I really like the line, like, I don't mind if you're fat, you might even stink a little bit. I don't mind that. Something like that. That's my shit. But yeah, Old Evil Eye is a really catchy track. I love that one a lot. It's a wicked tale. It's a play off of Edgar Allan Poe poem, I believe. But yeah, they basically want to kill this guy because of his weird eye gawking at them. And then I really like how the track plays out a couple of minutes with the beat. It kind of leaves it open for you to like throw in your own little wicked shit if you want. I always just like, just rapping in my head, or sometimes if I'm buzzing, I might try to spit it out a little bit. Dope shit. 12 is a wicked tale about someone who was sentenced to death, but he comes back to kill the 12 jurors that, sent him to his death. That's a lot of jugglers' favorites right there. I always hear people talking about that almost at a time. So, The Killing Fields is about hell. It's a vision of hell. Dope, wicked shit. And I'm Coming Home is basically a track about, being so used to living your life in like poverty stricken ghetto or some shit like that, and just being so used to it, that's what you like. You don't know anything else, so that's what you want to live like. So, yeah, I hope I did all right, y'all. So I thought I was kind of rushing it, trying to fit it all in here. But yeah, this Riddle box is a lot of jugglers' all-time favorites. Be sure to check out the video I'm responding to, my original review talking about the era, and check out all the other videos I have. I have a playlist, The Saga of the Dark Carnival, on my channel there, if you want to check out all them videos. And also check out my previous two reviews, stories and reviews of Carnival of Carnage and The Ringmaster. And I guess I have enough time also to plug my Facebook, facebook.com/theboyblue91982. And there's also a link to my public figure page on there. If you want to add that, like that, that'll tickle my fancy. And, follow me on Twitter, add me on MySpace if you want. Google the Boy Blue 91982. Disregard that JH faggoty bullshit. Um, Check out Juggalos online and everybody listed on that page. Um, and let's see, anything else I'm forgetting? Oh yeah, I'm the shit, and there's nothing you can do about it. Let's see if my shirt will glow. This is glow in the dark shirt. Ooh. Now you're seeing the reflection basically from the computer, but yeah, this shirt's supposed to glow in the dark. I love that shit. That's some real wicked shit for you there, motherfuckers. What you know about that, huh? Alright, let me quit. Yeah, I guess, keep that family love, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you still have time to change your wicked ways and be a better person. Take care of one another. You know what I'm saying? Or else you're gonna fall through the floor when you turn the crank, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? All that good happy shit. I guess I'll just run it out, run the rest of the 10 minutes here. This one's for you. Now that's brisk, baby. Want to see something scary? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, Billy. Oh.